Hey, girl, greatness. It's Lori Pelzer. You did it. You did it. I've been expecting you, and I see that you made it, and now you're here, and it is the end of the beginning of something great. You've just crossed over a threshold, and this threshold is the threshold to new possibilities, and I'm excited for you like never before. The way into the gateway of new possibilities is first saying yes and then saying yes again and again and again. And I could remember when my new possibilities showed up in my business. You know, the very business that I'm sitting in right now, the business of helping women like you cross over to her greatness. That threshold when you get out of fogginess and you get out of fear and you walk into a new gateway, which is change. Remember, you've learned that because now you're already inside of your 5-point plan. So you get just what I meant when I said the gateway, which is change. And the what is available to you. I can remember sitting in San Diego and I had just finished coaching with Lisa Nichols. You may know Lisa Nichols, and if you don't, she is an incredible force in the world of transformation. Had an opportunity to be in her presence and have an experience to be supported by her and as a way shower helping me get to my new possibilities. We left the class, and we left the class that day. Everyone left the class feeling whatever level of emotion because it was such a powerful class where everything in us seemed to have been unearthed. And I was unfamiliar with the feeling I was having at the time. So you may be unfamiliar with the feeling you're having right now. You may not be able to trace it, and you surely may not be able to understand it all. But I ask for you just to say yes. Trust the process. Just say yes. And I'm on the other side because as I've shared with you throughout your 5-point plan, and as we've been getting to know one another and diving in, that you get an opportunity to have a 15-minute one-to-one with me. And I'm going to talk to you more about that in just a second. So don't think for 1 minute you are alone. Me and my team, Girl Go Be Great team, we're here to support you. Girl Go Be Great Lifestyle and Success Company, we are the supporter of you. We're your cheerleaders, your advocates, and yes, we're going to hold you gently accountable to what you say you want this time. So I went back to my hotel room and I was so upset. I was not happy. I just had an encounter with Lisa and it felt unfamiliar. And I wanted to know why she shared the concept the way she shared it with me, because in my mind, I was ready to go. In my mind, I had all the tools and the gifts and the talents to go along with what I was telling her I desired. In her mind, I needed a little bit more sharpening. I didn't like the communication. It did not feel good because guess what I found out later? I needed to say yes again. After I went back to my hotel room, I was stumping and pouting, and I called my daughter and she was like, Mom, what is it? I'm like, what is what? What is it? If you do this thing she's asking you to do, what is it that you can get? What possibility is what she was asking me? So I called my husband because I didn't like her response. I wanted someone to sit inside this feeling I was having, this unfamiliar place. And he said, babe, well, don't worry about it. You don't have to be there. You can come home. That's what I wanted to hear. I could leave. I could just come home. And you know what? As I went through each emotion and let it just come through me, I began to get answers. So let everything you're feeling that feels so unfamiliar to you come through you and the answers will flow. Be gentle in this process because you just walked into a new gateway. You just walked over a threshold for a new possibility. So everything is not going to feel good right now. It may even feel foggy, but we're on the other side. And then I called my daughter back and she says, okay, you ready to Now dive in. I was like, yes, you're such a coach. I've taught her so well. And I was ready. And throughout the night, I received downloads, as I've shared with you, nudges. And then the experience showed up. The next morning, the next day, I was sitting on the chair in my hotel room space, and I heard, just say yes again, Lori, to the possibilities. That's where this really was born. Say yes again and again and again and again. And that's what you're being asked to do. You're being asked to let go of all of your old no's. You're being asked to let go of your previous yeses and say yes again. And in this again, what you do is you open up the gateway for new change of your mind, change of your heart, and change of how you show up in your full being in the world. You get a chance to see new possibilities because you say yes. Yes is the only answer in this. Yes is the only answer you stand in this. Yes is the only answer for that blank canvas that we talked about in point number 5. Yes is how you'll replace all of what you don't want with everything you do want. Yes. And I was able to go back to class with a new attitude on a blank canvas, seeing new possibilities. I was teleporting that day. You remember that from actions that I've asked you to take. You remember the word in point 5 about teleporting and manifesting. And what was so exciting is I faced my unfamiliar. What was so exciting is I opened my mind to see what might be, what is, but only if I was available, but only if you're available. So are you available? Are you available to see what's really possible? Are you available? Let's check into that. Are you available? I got my head moving left to right. You know why? Because I just want to kind of see you. I want you to see me. Are you available? Are you feeling like that? Or are you feeling like this? Are you feeling like this? Are you feeling like that? Are you feeling like this? Are you feeling like yes? Are you feeling like yes? Are you feeling like oh? Are you feeling like yes? How are you feeling? Are you feeling like I don't want to find you, but I want to let you know I'm available for you. I want you to click the link that my incredible team has provided for you. They asked me to take this one more step further, and I said yes, because only in yes will we get to those big, incredible opportunities. I say yes with you. Am I stretching to meet you? Yes, but I'm ready for the stretch. Are you ready for the stretch? You should be by now, because I've been stretching you, girl, greatness, this whole time, girl. She's a bad man, Majama. You remember that, right? Now, you wouldn't know that if you didn't get to the end. You couldn't celebrate that with me if you couldn't get to the end. So let's get that link clicked right now. Click, and let's set up your 15-minute one-to-one. I am ready to support you with what's next, whatever's next. Get to know your need, get to know your better. Make sure you share this success audio program with as many women you know. Put you in the equation for this holiday season. God wants you to be your best you. I know this. I've been some places. Remember, I've shared some of my stories. And now I wish you well. I send you off with greatness. I send you off in your possibilities. And I send you off with, she's a bad mama jamma. Woo! Just as fine as she can be. That's you. You are fine from your head to your toe, your head to your toes, your mind, your heart, and your soul. You are ready. I know it because you made it to the end. I was waiting on you, and I knew you were brave enough. Girl, you go be great. Thank you for allowing me to be in your life in this moment. Thank you for allowing me to touch you in places that have allowed you to see the best parts of you. Thank you for allowing me to help you unearth what's next. Thank you for allowing me to help you see new possibility, what is available. I look forward to supporting you. I look forward to being in your space for a long time. Be blessed, and girl, you go be great. Let's talk very soon. Click your button, and don't you delay. Click your button now.